Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Sunrise Meets podcast. My name is Luis. This is my co-host,
AJ Hernandez, aka Pizza Eating Guy.
and we are back with another podcast. Kind of get into a rhythm here.
We're trying here. We're trying.
We're definitely trying. Anyway, so
We are back today with a couple stories and some questions and maybe some answers. We'll see.
yeah, I just got back from Las Vegas. I went there for work, and it was for the SEMA Fest.
How was it?
Not
I
SEMA
seen
Fest,
you.
but SEMA.
I watched your video.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was pretty cool. I'm not a car guy myself, to say, but it was cool. It was
Watched all the way to the end. I watched you change your fucking oil, and I was sitting there like, "What the fuck are you doing? Why is it so hard? Why is it taking so long?"
Oh my god. I had to make it long. I had to make the oil change long because I was like, screw it. I'll just because I was working two cameras because one of the cameras was a GoPro. That camera's not mine. That camera's owned by the company. But I was like, fuck it. I'll just use it anyways, and I'll just put a little other
Just use your own
POV.
SD card.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I came back from SEMA. It's basically just like the show to go to if you're a car guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's the show. They sell tires from Taiwan to customized lug nuts to just, crazy ass cars everywhere.
Yeah, they're
There's-
pretty freaking nuts, dude.
yeah, drifting.
Seeing
They
car
brought
shows are awesome.
one of the monster truck T-Rexes to like crush cars, but I didn't see it do anything. It was just like kind of sitting there when I saw it. Obviously a bunch of raffles. You got booths, you got detailers, you got car wash people, you got just all types
Everything
of
that
shit.
is and can be a car
Right.
is there.
Yeah. The only thing that I was surprised, and maybe it was there and I just didn't see that part, was F1. They didn't have a lot of F1 stuff. And I was really like
You were
looking
screaming about being on the F1 track.
I was on. Well, that's because I was in. That's because it takes place in Las Vegas. So the dome and that part of the track is like cut off.
Yeah.
Like they use it as a regular road, but it's mainly for like it was built specifically for F1. So I was like, you saw the video, and if you haven't saw the video, you listeners, you need to go watch it. But where the dome is on the backside, or at least what I think is the backside, there's just nothing but stadium seats and the track, the literal F1 track. So I was standing right on there where they drive the F1 cars, which was fucking dope.
Yeah, that is dope.
It's like right. I think it's either the first turn in the race or the one of the other turns, but because the grid is either before or right before that turn.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was just cool. It was more cool to see the dome, don't get me wrong. It was actually really fucking cool to see the dome. But being on the F1 track was also really cool because I'm just recently now getting into F1.
Cargo. Have you heard Cadillac's electric hybrid F1 car?
No.
You've never heard it or seen it?
No.
Dude,
no.
it starts off electric. It goes woo.
What is it, wind up or
Driving
something?
away, and then just the whine of the electric motors, and then the engine kicks in once it gets far enough. Woo.
Jeez.
Yeah, look it up right now.
I'll look it up
Cadillac,
after. I'll look it up after.
It's freaking nuts, dude.
Okay, so where I was like, it's like the third or second turn. Because, let me see if I can find a better map. No, it's like that's where the start is. It's like the sixth. It's a part of the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th turn for Sector 2 in the Las Vegas Strip race. So, they recently put the 2-hour long race on YouTube for free. So I watched that entire thing, and I was like, oh man, I was like right there. That's, and so that was, I mean, it's just cool to watch. I think it's a really cool thing to experience. And Just being there on the track was just dope as shit, dope as hell. Oh,
I
you're talking
bet.
about that? Interesting. It's electric and gas.
Yeah, it's hybrid.
Oh, yeah, they do have hybrid races now. But then they have E1 as well. I think it's called uh
Mhm.
Electric One Racing or whatever the fuck. Yeah,
Yeah,
50
that's what I
laps.
thought. That's probably what I thought the E meant, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, and the other one means
Yeah, that one, dude.
fuel. It's pretty dope, dude. It's fucking dope. Dope as
Yeah.
hell. Why are you looking at 420 Blaze It 2?
Oh shit! I forgot I was sharing my screen. I was sitting here at scrolling around, and
Scrolling some Steam. If you guys are
yes, I was scrolling through
aware.
Steam, and then right here, that I was like, "What the fuck is that?" I had to click on it. I mean, how do you not see 420 Blaze It 2 and not click on it? I mean, what the fuck? Where's the first one?
Me, that's not a pothead. Me, that's not a pot.
It's time to get
I
dank.
did see the
420
thumbnail and I
Blaze
was
It
like,
is
"What the
out
hell is
now.
that?" But I didn't click on it.
Anyway,
And it's self claimed game of the year apparently.
I bet you it is. Add to library.
Okay, all right.
Dank, dank dreams and goaded me is now available in your Steam library. All right, awesome. So glad to have it.
There you go. Now you can play it um when you're done with your bowls. You could trip out with all the pretty colors.
Yeah. Anyway, how? So you went to the Vegas Strip as well, and you
Yeah,
were
so I went to the Vegas.
mesmerized by the roof.
I went to Fremont is what it's called. Is the old
Oh
strip.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's Fremont is what it's called, but it's technically the old strip of Las Vegas, not the new strip, because the new strip is where the F1 drivers drive, and then the Fremont is the old strip. But it's also the reason why I wanted to go there specifically, and now that I realized this when I got back, but I went there specifically because of the finals in the video game. The finals you play on the Las Vegas Fremont Strip. That's one of the maps. So I was like, oh, I
Mm-hmm.
gotta go there because like I've seen it, like I've played it in the video game. I've I look at the layout, it's pretty cool, and then I go there, and I mean it's basically the same, and it looked fucking dope. It looked so fucking cool, and
Like going to California after you played
and
GTA.
yeah, basically. So so another thing I that I picked up on, and for some reason they kept repeating this for some reason, but at Fremont they have circles where people buy or rent, and they do a little, you take pictures with the ladies in lingerie, or you take pictures with the shirtless buff dude, or you take a picture of the freaky fucking dude that's standing in the circle, or
Yep.
you go buy paint or whatever and whatnot. So there's people
Yeah.
renting out
Yeah.
circles. And in the video game, they have jump pads in like similar areas. And I thought that was really interesting. I was like, oh, that must be why they put the jump pads here. Not only because they're a part of the game, but like there are certain circles around Fremont that people are actually like performing in. So that's where they put the jump pads. Now I didn't compare the map directly to one to the game map, but it's pretty fucking accurate. There's like a stage in the middle. There's cars going. I think cars do go. I don't think they go through Fremont, but they do go like near it, so they can pick people up and dip out. The lights were the same. The casinos were in the same spots, but it was cool. You get all the way to the end, and there's like another stage with like more
Uh-huh.
restaurants in the back, which was pretty dope. I also went golfing for the first time ever,
Yay.
which was pretty interesting. I think it's definitely an interesting sport, but
And you know what the hardest part about playing tennis is?
I was talking about golf. But okay,
I know, but I know you were a tennis player.
yeah, yeah. What about it?
You know what the hardest part of playing tennis is?
Hmm.
Having to tell your dad you're gay.
But I'm not gay, so that does not pertain to me. Anyway, so we went out to the golf
Anyway,
fields, and dude, the fucking views were insane. They weren't as good as like as you might think. Like the mountains in Las Vegas, the mountains in Nevada are pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, they're dope as shit, and it's like surreal to see, especially when it's like right outside your hotel window, which was basically my view.
uh-huh.
But yeah, it still looked really beautiful. It was nice and chilly. We swung a couple of golf balls. I started to get better at the end, but for some reason my balls kept like curving to the right. So, but yeah, eventually, we got to the end. It was sunset, and it was just beautiful out there, dude. It was chilly. It was beautiful. It was pretty cool. And then I went to that dispensary.
Oh, how was that?
I went to Planet 13. I think it's is it T-Pain's dispensary?
I don't
I forget whose dispensary it is, but it's I think it's a wrestler. What's his name?
know.
It's not T-Pain.
T-Pain is not a wrestler.
It's not. No, he's not. It's that other guy. What's his name? He's got the mohawk.
The Mohawk, and he's a wrestler.
Yeah, or
Or
at least
was a
I
wrestler?
thought he was.
Planet 13. Oh wait, why am I on my phone? I have the internet in front of my face.
Anyway, we went to the dispensary while AJ's looking that up. And this thing, like the building itself, is not just a dispensary. It's got like food, like restaurants. It's got like a club in the back that I think they took out because people were getting too rowdy. But it's like a whole building. I didn't explore the whole building because we just went straight into the dispensary. But it was the entire building, which was insane. And we went to the dispensary part. They were like, "We got to check your IDs for you to come in here." And I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So I pull out my ID. They go in, and I mean, we're talking about like Wiz Khalifa weed. Fucking like Wiz Khalifa made his own strand of weed. Like
Yeah.
it's insane. Like several strands. Edibles, t-shirts, hats, non-smelling backpacks. Like smell resistant backpacks, and pens. They got wax.
Yeah, they got everything under the
Just
sun in there.
fucking everything under the sun, and I'm like, this is insane. And I asked the guys, I was like, how do you guys get into Houston with this? He's like, I just put it in my carry-on, and I'm like, is it really just that simple? You just buy weed, you put it in your carry-on or your backpack or whatever, and they just don't check you on the way back to Houston? And they're like, yeah. And since it's legal here in
Don't tell
Nevada,
everybody.
since it's legal there in Nevada, since it's legal there in Nevada, when you go to the airport, they don't care. They're just like, yeah, okay, and then they just pass you along. Speaking of which, Nevada airport, my bag went through the X-ray like 3 times. I was sitting there waiting to get on my plane, but before I got to that part, I was sitting there waiting for my bag to get past through TSA. It's got scanned like 3 times. And it's worse for me because I'm the guy with all the tech. So I've got the camera, the batteries, all this crazy shit. And so it all kind of looks like a bomb, unfortunately. So I have to wait, and they have to check my bag because I'm a dark-skinned, bearded guy with a bunch of
You look like that guy who talks like this.
with a bunch of wires and stuff in my bag. So, yeah.
Oh, cause you got all kind of fucking technology in your backpack.
Yep.
That's right.
Bunch of wires and whatnot, and so they got to check
look
my
like the
bag
man who
every
talks like this.
time. Every fucking time.
You look like the Indian with the dot.
I want to get a new backpack so that maybe I can minimize that because a lot of it is just thrown into my backpack. So I think if I get a more organized backpack and like an actual camera bag, I can get past through TSA.
Dedicate like a whole
quicker.
suitcase to it, dude.
Huh?
Dedicate like a whole suitcase to it.
No,
Like,
no,
whenever
no. I
you
don't have
travel,
that
this
much.
is your-
I don't have that much equipment. That's the thing, is that I'm mainly just carrying cameras, a gimbal, and like wires. And the 2 biggest things are the gimbal and the camera. So if I get a backpack, I can just throw everything nice and neat in the backpack, they can scan it, everything will be nice and laid out, and then they won't ask any questions. The one thing that I found that was really inconsistent though was that some TSA ports don't make you take off your shoes, and they will always make you take off your belt. But
Hmm.
another thing was laptops. Like I think on the way out of Houston, they didn't did they? Well, two times they didn't check. One time they didn't check my laptop. Like they didn't tell me to pull it out, and the other time they did. In Nevada, they did tell me to bring out my laptop, but
Look,
on the
check
way,
these out.
but that was it. And I was like, that's a weird inconsistency that I thought was there. Why are you on Timu?
Well, this I just typed the camera
Oh,
backpack and I clicked that.
oh
That
no
look.
no no! I already have one on Amazon that I want because it's got to carry
So that.
my 15-inch laptop.
Holy shit! Look at that big ass camera. That
Yeah,
is enormous.
I think that's a DSLR you're looking
Oh
at
look,
in that
it's
backpack.
it's a hammock or not a hammock. Umbrella for your camera bag. Cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was recently looking at oh, I've been refunded already. God damn, that's crazy. Oh no, it started though. The refund is in transit. My bad. But yeah, no, I've been struggling with my little microphone, so I bought a little adapter for that for my small rig, and then
Hmm.
yeah, I already have a backpack in mind that I want to get because
Speaking of
um
which, I need one of those microphones
that shit
for this
is
for my setup.
um
One of the little boom ones that you can mount on a boom. I need one of those.
what do you mean?
Remember the camera? I mean, not the cameras. The microphones
Oh,
we were recording with.
yeah. I can give you the other one. I'm not using it. The thing is though, is that you got to be really gentle with the wire because I already broke the one that I'm using. I mean,
What?
it's been years since I started using them, so it was bound to happen. You just got to be careful on what kind of boom mic you get, and like what kind of arm you get,
Hmm.
and how you attach the wire to the microphone. Just make sure you have enough slack that it doesn't like twist or turn. And then when you
Yeah.
plug it into your PC, obviously you got to be careful with the wire and how it travels. I think for your setup, since you're not on a desk, um, well, I guess it wouldn't matter. I would suggest to get one that's off to the side as well.
I
Instead,
was gonna mount it to my left, my far left.
right. So find your mount first
I need a long one.
that can actually yeah. Find a mount first, and then I'll give you the mic. That way you know that it works, and then we're not I'm not handing it back and forth.
Well, I wasn't expecting to hand it back and forth. I was expecting to get it and figure it out.
Well, that's
I won't be able to know if it works without putting it on. I'm not gonna
oh yeah,
pass
you're
it
right.
back without
I
figuring
can
it
give it to you.
out.
Yeah, I give it to you because you need to come pick up these Logic CDs as well.
Ah, yes. Logic. Logic.
You're yeah, because I gotta buy a new tripod because my tripod broke, and then
How'd you do that?
it was just old. It was a hand-me-down tripod, so it was just old, and the plastic got brittle, and it broke. But it was a good tripod because it was like aluminum. So I was like, shit,
Oh.
this is nice, and then it just broke, and I was like, well, fuck. And then I got another one that was plastic because it was I wasn't gonna spend the money on it on the cheap. Like
Mm-hmm.
I just needed one real quick, and then that one broke, and I was like, fuck. So now I got to get a big boy.
How much was that one?
That one's like $19, $20. So it wasn't like a complete loss, but now I got to get like a heavy duty one that's gonna be heavy. But that's why I also need the bag so that I can, because so on the backpack that I'm getting is there's like a specific strap where you can strap on um the tripod. Like it has dedicated holders like clips and stuff at the bottom so that I don't have to put it in the
Mm-hmm.
bag, and it just like kind of like a skateboard bag, but it's at the bottom. And then the other bag that I have now, which is what I use for SEMA, is a skating bag, but it's so shit and cheap that it like tore, like it's dead.
Recently, my backpack. You know my brown backpack
Yeah,
I've
your
had for like
Vans
10
one.
years. Yeah, that one's been fucking ripping recently, and just yesterday, my mother-in-law took a look at it and goes, "What the fuck?" It's got like three, four holes at the top, the freaking loop at the head of the backpack. It was one side was hanging off, so it wasn't a loop anymore. It was just a rope. So she's like, "I'm gonna sew it for you."
There you go.
She's like, actually, at first she was like, "You need a new one." I was like, "No, don't give me a new backpack." Love that backpack. Backpack's like 10 years old. That backpack went around the world with me.
Basically, right?
Yeah. Anyway, she sewed all the holes shut.
There you go.
Now I think it looks even cooler.
Hell yeah, it does. Yeah, mine's too cheap to sew because
Got scars.
it
Do you
just
still have
doesn't
the
make
one I
it.
bought you?
Hell
You
yeah,
still
I have
use
the
that
one
one?
I
Or is
bought.
that
You
the one you're
bought me.
talking about?
No, no, no. The Vans one is that one kicks ass. That one's not gonna break on me for a while, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's gonna be
That one's
generational.
younger than my brown one.
It is. It's gonna be that backpack's gonna be generational for sure. The small one that you bought me. So yeah, no. That thing is built to last, dude. If it was bigger, I would say that if it was bigger. Sorry if you can't hear me. I'm looking away because I'm looking for it because I don't know where I put it because I've been using it
Okay.
recently. But if it was bigger, I think I could fit my like camera equipment in there and be fine. But it's not big
A
enough,
little bit
so
bigger. Yeah, it's
so
just a throw-on backpack.
yeah, I just use it for throw-in shit. I use it to like if I go to my girl's house or whatever, and I just need to
It's
bring
a
my wires and shit.
fanny pack.
Basically, with a little weed pouch at the top, because Vans be thinking about them potheads that be skating all the time.
Yeah, I know what they're gonna use this spot for. Sews on tiny
Mm-hmm.
pocket.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're thinking about where they're gonna hide it when they leave work. I'm gonna put that right there. And everybody uses that little pocket, man.
I don't blame them. I don't
Mine on
blame
the
'em.
on the on the front pocket, on the very front pocket, there's inside of there is like you wouldn't know it was there unless you dug over the top of it.
You
Like
talking
the
about your
inside of the
backpack?
pocket. Yeah, my backpack.
Uh huh. Uh-huh.
Not really. It's like you wouldn't know it was there unless you dug your hand over it, you know?
Say that again because
Because
you cut
it's
out.
like in the
I don't think I captured that at all.
where did you hear last?
Something about you digging in your backpack and that was it.
So you wouldn't know that the pocket was there unless you dug over for it.
Oh,
Like you
there's a
unzip
pocket
it
inside
and
of your
then you
backpack.
dig up and then you pull the lip of the pocket down.
Oh, just like a secret
Yeah,
compartment,
kinda.
kinda.
It's like at first glance, you just whip open, unzip, and you see the zippers and the two little pockets on the left. But
Right.
if you dig up and back, you'll
Mm-hmm.
find another pocket back there.
Damn. They thought of everything.
Yeah. That's where I put all my replacement blades for my knife.
Okay. Smart, smart.
My pocket knife I use for work every day is has all kind of replacement has like razor blades that look like pocket knives.
Uh huh.
I don't
Uh
know if
huh.
I showed you that before. It's like standard knife shape. It's not the triangular razor blade you see.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
And they're replaceable razor blades, which is badass. And then it's not that bad when I'm destroying my knife blade at work, and then I'm not always having to resharpen it, and just replace a razor blade.
Right. 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 That's pretty
Excuse
cool.
me. Which I got it. I need to do it really bad. The fucking blade I
Oh.
have on right now, I've been destroying. It's freaking rolled over the edge, and it's
Okay.
bad. Like you couldn't cut hot butter with that motherfucker.
Damn. What the fuck are you doing to it? What the fuck?
Like I cut boxes open day in and day out, and usually
Right.
there's staples in the box because it's industrial products.
Right. Right. Right.
So they use staples in the box to keep the box from tearing open.
So that fucks up your knife.
Yep.
Sounds about right. How big is this one get? I'm looking at tripods right now because I want to see which one
Mm.
I'm gonna get because some of them have like an extendo pole where you can do
Selfie stick.
like a top down shot,
Yeah,
and
selfie stick, dude.
some of them don't. So I'm trying to figure out whether or not I want to buy that with him or not. Because if not, then I'm just gonna get a small rig, um, tripod and call it a day. Which is a fairly simple tripod. It's $70, nothing
One of
crazy.
those
Then it becomes a monopod, which helps me a lot.
get one of those fancy auto leveling camera deals.
What are you talking about?
It's like a little hand, and if you're filming, it keeps the phone level
Oh, you mean a
no
gimbal?
matter which way. Oh, that's what that's called?
Yeah, I have one already.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was what it was called.
No, yeah, I got one already. Don't worry about it.
That's cool.
Yeah. That one, the one that I got, is meant for action cameras, regular mirrorless cameras, and phones. So it does all three. And then it's advertised. It's advertised to be able to handle all three at the same time. But I don't know how true that is because I've tried it with my phone and my camera, and that motherfucker don't work. It struggles. So I'm like, I don't know what it is that makes it struggle so much, but you lied to me. It's fairly cheap, so I'm not worried about it. I mean, it does its job, what it needs to do when I need it to do it. So yeah, I'm planning to buy 2 extra batteries for my camera, a backpack, and a tripod, because those are the things that I'm finding that I'm starting to need.
Right on.
Yeah.
So, I got a question.
All right. I got a possible answer.
Oh, do you want to be my best man?
I do.
Cynthia and I are getting married February 22nd.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Where's it at? Where's it
Thank
going to be
you.
at?
We haven't gotten that information. We're working on getting a venue right now.
Venue? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be your best man. Do you want me to write something down, or do you want me to wing it?
You tell me. You gotta
Okay.
do it.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You ain't wrong about that one, partner. All right. It's going to be fun. I'm going to have to go drink for drink, band for band.
Band for band.
Yeah, we're going to have to go drink for
The
drink.
question is, what are we gonna do for my
fucked up.
bachelor party?
Do you want to have a bachelor's party?
Kinda. Cynthia was talking about taking like a big trip with like all the bridesmaids and all the groomsmen.
Well,
Depending on how many we have. But...
I'm gonna fuck, dude. I'm not the person to ask for this shit. That means I have to plan it.
Well, we don't even know if we're gonna do that yet.
Right.
And we don't. I don't have.
I mean, we could always go to San Antonio. It's right there.
Yes, but listen, I don't have all the
Deets.
all the kinks worked out yet. All right, we don't know yet.
Right.
I still gotta pick more groomsmen and decide how many I'm gonna actually have. It's gonna be like 2 or just you, and I don't know. So, but yeah.
Okay. All right. I like it. I like it a lot.
I think I would want to go to Dallas though if we do that. I'd rather go to the Six Flags in Dallas than San Antonio. The Six Flags in Dallas is awesome. Don't get me wrong, but the one
in
San Antonio is
yeah.
awesome, but the one in Dallas is just cooler to me.
It's cooler to you.
But I would like to go back to San Antonio to go to a particular restaurant I really fucking like over there. And I would love to take you. Dude, it's awesome. It's called I don't know if I ever told you about it. Tycoon Flats.
No, you've never mentioned it.
Oh, dude, that restaurant is so awesome.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can make up your mind, and
yeah. Well, we're definitely gonna have to.
We'll plan it out because you're
down
doing.
to talk about
Wait, hold on. When is it? What day is it?
February 22nd.
Oh, 22nd. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, hold on,
Oh
because that'll
shit.
be an interesting day. No, because my anniversary with my girlfriend is on the 25th.
Ah,
So I was like that. And then another thing is that I don't think I am, but I might be going away for a week in February,
ooh,
which is
no,
that same
oh,
week you have your wedding.
no.
So I have to put in time.
PTO.
I don't have any technically, but
Well, we're coming up to the new year. They don't do yearly, or is it on your anniversary at work that they do that?
I think it's anniversary of work. I don't think it's yearly.
Your personal anniversary of work,
Yeah,
not
my
it's not
personal
annual.
anniversary, and it's not
It's not
yeah.
fiscal. I mean, is
Yeah,
it fiscal?
it's not fiscal. It's yearly on my behalf. Yeah,
Uh,
and I haven't. I've only been working there for little under 3 months, so
oh shit.
yeah, I have zero.
Well, I
now
mean, it's a big event, man. You can't miss it.
granted, it is a big deal. I am like I've become
You
the
got the
best
most.
man,
You
so
got the most important
I'm
spot.
sure they'll be fine without me. Um, and if push come to shove, they say no, then I'm just gonna be like, well, fuck that. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna
Well,
go
I mean,
anyway.
going to work and tell them tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go
Months in
anyways.
advance.
Yeah, so um, that's probably what's gonna happen. I mean, at this point in time, you're still on the edge, or you guys are still deciding. I'm not really like opposed to just saying like, hey, I got shit to do, and at this point they don't really have a choice.
Oh shit. Sorry,
So
my
I'm at
clothes are
what?
done in the washer.
Oh, I didn't hear anything. I don't think. I think I got
You
like
didn't hear my alarm go off?
I think I got the beginning of the alarm and that was it. Like the first like second of it and that was it. So it wasn't a lot because I didn't hear it.
Okay. Ah. Anyway, so yeah, what do you think you would do for a bachelor party? Like what? How would you? Just
I
off
don't
the hip, what
honestly
would
I
be
don't
your
know
first
because
thought?
I don't think I'm gonna
Or-
have one. So I don't have any plans of making one or doing one. I don't. I personally don't
Okay, well
like.
now you're being asked.
I personally don't like them. I just think they're dumb and like
I mean, it doesn't have to be the fucking "that's my boy" fucking bachelor
you're
party.
not wrong. You're not wrong. um, I don't know. I guess like I think a different like a 2 nights in a city would be sufficient. You know, wherever
Boys trip.
wherever that just a guy's trip kind of thing. Or
Let's take a guy's trip on a plane ride. I know a pilot. Come on.
or or a camping trip. So that
That sounds fun.
kind of like that a camping trip. I think that would be dope
I've never been camping.
because we might die and you might not get married, and that's the fun part.
Ah, let's go
And
camping. That sounds fun. Let's go hunt for rabbits and get attacked by
well,
meerkats.
I don't know about all
Or not
that,
mere
but we could definitely
bobcats.
go camping in well, I guess it would be called glamping, but we go to this place called Garner State Park, and they got trails and like mountains to hike, go hiking for a little bit. It's got it's got the Frio River, which is like clear all the way to your feet. So like that would
Gonna
also I think that
gonna
would be pretty cool.
fish
And we'd be out there
and
in a little cabin, and we're just we're having fun.
is there a water hole nearby for fishing? I'd love to go fishing.
Yeah, we can go. We can. There's places to fish. Yeah,
That sounds awesome.
yeah.
Bunch of beer,
It was pretty. It was
smoke
pretty
some
cool.
dope.
Yeah, it was pretty cool when I went with my family, and yeah. Oh well, first I went with my aunts, and then the second time we got like a bigger cabin, and we invited more people. I think we invited my aunts again, and then another family, and that cabin held like everybody. But the first cabin that we were in, I think it had two main bedrooms, and then like four bunks. So it would be enough to get like a decent amount of people in there. But like I said, you got to figure out all the details of like who's gonna be what and stuff like that, and then obviously we can plan
Yeah.
from there.
I need to ask my brother Alex to be one of the groomsmen.
So I don't know if you want to go camping because Garner would be like plan now because it gets booked really fucking quick, and unless you want to be sleeping in a literal tent, um,
What's wrong with that?
nothing. I'm just saying. That or they have like these. They have these. How do I describe this? It's like a not an outdoor basketball court, but what are they called? They're called like the.
I
Is
don't
it
know
a
what you're talking about.
fuck? What is it called? Whatever. So imagine like a small little square with a roof, but the outside is
Oh,
surrounded by like mosquito nets, but it's just a concrete slab.
I know
And
what you're
then
talking about. Concrete slab with a roof. Like I know what you're talking about now. Like basketball, those basketball courts.
yeah, but it's
Yeah, I know what you said. I know what you mean. Okay.
like that, and then it's got like an outhouse type of restroom, so it does have a restroom and a shower, but it's like combined into like an outhouse kind of thing. But it's just a concrete slab, and then you just take your tents and you sleep on the inside of the mosquito net, like
Oh,
camping, but you're on a platform, you're not on dirt.
eating.
And the benefits of sleeping in one of those is that they tend to be closer to the trails, like literally like 20 to
You
30
have to
to
like
50 feet
reserve
away
and
from
rent
the
it.
from the trails. Yeah. Yeah, it's a reserve and rent thing. Let's see, I'm gonna look it up.
Huh.
Yeah, because you have off sites that um you can drive to and then drive back from.
Mm-hmm.
And so the lot you would want to be in is probably lot. The closer you get to the trails, the more expensive it gets, right? So I'm looking at one right now, and no, that's a house. I don't want the house. I want like the tent. Hold on. Yeah, screened shelters is what it's called. Yep, it's just a fucking slab.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'll share my screen with you. You see what I'm talking about? Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just a screen slab with
Slab with mosquito net around it.
that's it, and it's got a table, and it's got this little water thing right here. It's got a little fireplace for
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
grill.
That looks pretty fucking cool.
So it's not too bad. So I was like, yeah, that would be cool. I know Ian went to Garner, so he knows more about it than I do, but I'm pretty sure it can't be that hard. And then you have this one, right? You have the campfire ones, which are just literally dirt, and you just set up, and you got water, and you're roughing it, but you're like
That
you're not.
looks, that looks like a rest stop on the fucking
It,
highway.
yeah, so that's literally what you look at the little raft tubes you can rent for the
Oh,
river
cool. It
to
looks
flow
like a
down.
fucking highway rest stop.
But yeah, we would be in one of these over here. So our cars would be parked here, and then where what I'm describing is like there's a mountain and there's trees and shit, of course, but there's a parking lot in front of the little sheds for the people that are listening and not necessarily
Mhm.
watching there. But yeah,
Are you
they got they
recording your
got they
screen?
have
You're not
options.
sharing your camera.
They've got options, but then they have these, right? So they have like
Yeah.
actual fucking houses basically that you can
Oh
stay in
shit.
that are a little bit more expensive.
A
Um,
little bit.
a lot of bit. Um, but yeah, it's kind of like one of these. So
That's pretty nice.
that's pretty.
That's
Yeah, it's
pretty
pretty.
cool.
It's pretty cool. So, I wouldn't mind getting the one that's at least got the screen on it. Obviously, if you want to do like a campsite and want to actually camp it out, then we could do that. But the screen doors is where it's at. It's like that happy medium of like in between. Look, they even have a laundromat.
Huh.
So
For the extended
for
stay.
the extended stay, that's right.
Wash
You
your
got your
ass.
you got your you got your RVs here. Maybe we could take your mom's RV with us,
I
and we could take that and
think
hook
they
it up to the
sold
water.
it.
Oh, they
I
did.
think they sold it.
Oh,
Yeah, because
dang.
my mom was she only did that for a little bit.
Oh, okay, okay. Anyway, so these are
Yeah.
like the faraway ones, right? These are nowhere near the trails. You got one trail, but this is where you want to be at. This is Old Baldy. One of these is Old Baldy, which is like I think it's the hardest trail to hike up. I don't know why I
Huh.
can't find it, but obviously this would be the peak or something.
Cool.
One of these is the peak,
Is
but
there a slide to get down once you get
fuck
to the
no,
top?
nope.
Fuck.
I wish there was. That would be
The
fucking dope.
down is always easier.
Oh, there it is. This is the one I did. This one right
Old
here.
Baldy.
So you start here, where 16 is, and then you go
Uh,
all the way up here, which is the highest one. Old Baldy Trail. So we want to be like SO13 or, anyone along the line
yeah.
here so that we
How
can
much is it?
I don't know. We'd have to see. Let's choose the one that's furthest away just to see. It's the one that's furthest away. Enter date. Well, it's got to be before, right? So it's got to be sometime in January. Or when is the bachelor party?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go middle of January.
Okay, so let's
15th.
do 15th to
Or go to the beginning of that week. Not that Wednesday, but go to that Sunday and then
Oh,
do
that's
that
expensive.
Saturday.
That's gonna be expensive. Okay, check availability.
Already rented?
It's probably already rented. Yeah.
Okay.
So we would have to do
Well,
which
then we
one's the
need to see
time?
their schedule. What is it? What do they have taken?
I
What
don't know how
days?
to read this website. Not available, reserved. Okay, so these are none of it is available in January. Holy shit! Yeah, this place
Yay.
gets packed pretty fucking quickly, dude. So, it's. Oh wait, no, this is reserved, but It's not available. I'm confused. How the fuck do you read this shit? Yeah, it looks like all the way to January and February, it's all taken up. It's pretty insane. It's pretty. Oh, okay. So you got February 1st through the 5th.
How much is that? See how much it is.
Let's see. Book these dates.
Is that 5 days?
Yeah, that's. Wait, hold on. Is that March or is that February? No, it's March 1st. Sorry, that's not February. You'd be
That's the end
going.
of February to March?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
end
that's
of February.
after. That's
That's
fucking
after.
honeymoon.
Yeah, that is the honeymoon. You are right. Let's see if we can find something in these upcoming months here.
We're
November,
not gonna honeymoon until we buy our house, though.
December, December again. All right, we got some. Nope, never mind. We had 2 days, and it's this week. All right, it's this upcoming week, the 21st and the 22nd, and I'm technically off those days.
I'm gonna be out of town from the 6th to the 7th.
God damn it. Of November? I'm talking about this
I
month.
mean,
I'm talking about next week.
Yeah, next week. From the 6th
So
to the
I've
9th
selected
of
these
December.
dates. We're gonna spend one night or 2 nights. So wait, 2 nights. Why is it? So one night is here. Whatever, 2 nights. Okay, 2 nights. Book these dates. Look up your account. Let's create a new account. Entertain the people, AJ, while I figure out if we can even pull this off.
I'm scrolling through through games on Steam, and I came across one that looks pretty cool. It's a top-down shooter called Ammo and Oxygen. I kind of want to see what that's all about. It's in early access, but to buy the game, it's $13. It looks pretty cool. It's a little top-down shooter, pretty good graphics, and I mean, shit, it looks like fun. There's a guy streaming it right now on. What is he on? I don't know what this is. He's just streaming on Steam. That's cool.
Oh my god, it's asking me to fill out this whole thing. Why can't you just give me a price?
Never mind.
What?
Never mind. If it's they're asking for too much information for you to just get a quote.
I'm gonna do it anyways because I like this place.
Has he been there before?
Yeah, I have. It's really fucking fun. But like I said, I went and it was
When did you go?
dude, I don't know. It's been a couple of years to be honest with you. And we were like I think my mom and dad had just gotten to like CrossFit. So like
Mm-hmm.
my mom and dad were fit. Like they were ready to go. They were pumped. And my aunts, I guess they just go to spend the day in the cabin and on the river. But we got to the trail. We got like halfway up. They're like, I can't do this anymore. And I'm like, that's some bullshit. But I'm sure that they'll be fine now if they went. What is this? County? I live in. Where are the H's? There it is. Continue. Save. Traffic lights. Verify. All right, my account is created. I've got a car. Jesus, it's asking me to add my car, dude. What the hell? Let's see here. I don't even know my
You're
license
fucking
plate.
buying the cabin already, dude.
I know, right? Oh, I don't need to add another vehicle. We're all gonna go in the same vehicle, I'd assume.
Sure.
No donations. I'm not donating. Continue to shopping cart. Let's see. It's gonna cost $86 for 2 nights.
For 2 nights, $86?
That's not too bad, actually.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
That's
And
pretty
then
reasonable.
say we split it. We'll fucking rent it for a whole week. I bet you one of the other ones is. Oh, that's the farthest away one though, huh?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes, yes, yes. If
don't
we
hit
go
checkout, dude.
if we go back, we go back, and we keep going. Fuck. Keep going back. Okay, I went all the way back. Make reservation. Nope, not that one. Let's do. So yeah, that's the one that's furthest away. If we do one right next to the
There's one
trail,
right next to Old Man.
if we do one literally right next to the opening, right here. Enter date. Come on. Oh, it's taking forever. I'm sure it's going to be the same price, though. I'm almost certain that it's the same price. 2 nights. Book these dates. Done. Yes, I've read. Continue to reservations. Oh my god. Okay. I got it. Come on. Let me in. Yeah, $172. The
For
price
how
went
long?
way. Oh, wait. No. Sorry. Hold on. I think that was the one before. Okay, so same price. $86.
For the one next to Old Man?
Yeah, for the one right next to the trail. Right next to the opening on the trail.
Wait, what did you hit that changed the price like that?
Oh, I had both of them booked.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, it's the same price actually. There's
Huh.
like no difference.
Can we go
But
fishing at the river?
but there's
dude?
no yeah, so I show you the map again and I'll show you where you get to go fishing. So you can go fish in this river right here. All along this river. And
That's
then
awesome.
and then obviously you can go all the way over here and fish. But what people do is they bring they bring the buoys, and you buoy right here, and you buoy all the way down, and you ride it, and then they got a van, and they'll take you all the way back up.
Oh, really?
Right. Yeah, and then right
Huh.
here where this bridge is also where a place where you can fish. So right on Ranch to Market Road. So right there is where you can fish as well.
Oh, cool.
But I'm pretty sure you can fish all along this thing because people don't all the way go all the people don't always all the time go all the way down. Also, this is where I stayed right here. Somewhere in this area right here is where I stayed. These little squares that
On
you're
that side
seeing.
of the river?
Yeah, I stayed on this side of the river because I remember having to drive.
You swim across like a Mexican?
I remember having to drive across and then I think it was this bridge that we crossed over here actually, and then we drove into the park over here, and then we parked the car somewhere here or here, and then we went up the trail. And this is a steep ass trail, dude. Like, it's crazy steep,
Well, it's like fun.
but it's really fun. I don't know. Maybe we could just do that by ourselves one day. and not worry about it being
Yeah.
your bachelor party. Otherwise, we could just go to the club or go to San Antonio or go to Dallas.
Oops, it can't.
I'd like to go to Dallas
I
actually.
think I'd rather go ride roller coasters.
Yeah, Dallas would be fun because I've never been to Dallas. So
What?
what do you mean? What? I've been to Austin. I've been to San Antonio, but I've never been to Dallas.
Dallas is where I'm going that weekend, the 7th through the. Speaking of which, I should see if fucking Six Flags is open.
There you go.
I'll go when I'm there. Um, Six Flags.
Yeah, a part of me, like I don't know, it would be really up to you because you have that restaurant and then you have that Six Flags. So unless you want to do both of them and you want to go to San Antonio for a day, eat, and then leave all the way to go to Dallas and spend the night in Dallas and then come back to Houston, do a triangle trip, or
Oh, let's go to both.
yeah, or we can go to Louisiana.
Eh. What's in Louisiana? Where would we stay in Louisiana?
Bourbon.
They got great food over there.
You got Bourbon Street food. You got the nightlife, haunted tours, sewer, not sewer. Oh my god, swamp tours. You got obviously you could always go to the mall. That's always the thing that my family does. We always go to the mall when in whatever city we're in. Although we didn't go to a mall in Austin, so because that was like a real quick trip. That wasn't for anything. That was just to see the eclipse actually, which was pretty cool. But yeah, a trip to Dallas would be cool. Personally, I think that would be pretty cool because I've never been, so I'm more interested in that because I do want to take my girlfriend to San
We're gonna
Antonio
get
for us.
Flash Pass.
But yeah,
Let's see. November 7th and 8th, they're open.
very epic,
Hell
very
yeah,
nice.
I'm going to ride roller coasters, bro.
Have fun. Have fun.
I need to call my mom.
Okay.
Because it's a family trip because we're going to Dallas for my cousin's baby shower. My cousin's having a son,
Okay.
and it's that weekend, that Saturday, and maybe we can go Sunday.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, the last time we went, where did your family take me to? That Great Wolf Lodge or something?
Hyatt Resort, Great Wolf Lodge. It's pretty cool.
And we played ping pong there the entire time.
Yeah, I still have like fucking terabytes of ping pong footage.
And then we were trying. I think we were trying to go to Six Flags, but we didn't end up going. I think. And then I think your mom was like trying to get us to go to like some haunted railroads with like baby powder or flour or something, so that they can see. Yeah, I remember your mom vividly showing me a video of like haunted train tracks. I think we went to, it was in San Antonio, right? So yeah. So I remember vividly your mom showing me a video of like haunted railroad tracks in San Antonio, and the thing is like you put powder on the back of your car, and then you'll see handprints show up on your car.
Oh yeah,
from the kids
I
pushing,
do remember her talking about
from
that.
pushing the car, and I was like, I don't know about that one, but I want to go play ping pong. So I think we stayed there like all night. One of the nights where we just stayed there and played ping pong like throughout the night. We didn't get to like the room until like 12 o'clock at night. One night, I thought that was pretty fun.
We played so much ping pong.
So much ping pong that day. It was ridiculous, but we got really good at ping pong.
I don't know how well I'd do now. I wouldn't say really good.
I think
we did get good while we were playing it.
Yeah, like, we did. I think I'd be about the same, considering that I'm still technically playing tennis. So.
Yeah. Just on a table.
Just on a table. That's right.
Tablet thing.
All right. Well, we've hit an hour. Well, we're 5 minutes away.
We're 5 minutes away
from an hour. We just hit the last 5 minutes of the podcast here. So I think this is a good place to stop, unless you got some stuff to talk about. Some more tings.
I can't think of anything else.
All right, then. Cool.
I do want to play that game I was telling you.
We will play that game, and I will make it
Yeah,
another
that's what
YouTube
we're
video.
gonna-
Our
Yeah.
Enter the Gungeon video
I don't-
was extremely successful for some reason. I don't know why.
The game is awesome.
So
Really? How many views did you get on
I
it?
think I got like 100 and something views. I might be over exaggerating.
Awesome,
I might be
dude.
remembering wrong, but let me see here. Let me check. Let me check real quick. We got 105 views. So that's bad.
Badass. That's badass.
Yeah, not too bad at all. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you guys so much for participating. Leave a 5-star review on whatever device and whatever platform you're listening to on. Make sure you save it to your device, because that's super important and it helps us boost that algorithm. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.